Hello everyone, this is Elusive Inscriptions Tarot. Today we are going to be doing some mid-month readings. We are going to do the sign of Cancer. The mid-month readings are general messages for the middle of the month, whatever spirit wants you to know before the month closes out. Next week I will be doing some just general readings. The beginning of the month I'll do monthly readings. The second week of each month I'll be doing love readings. Keep tuned into the channel as I do plan on getting this back up and running to its full potential. I appreciate your patience. Welcome if you are new. I hope you all have been doing well. Let's get started. Let's see. I've had some interesting energies for the other water signs that I've done. Definitely one end of the spectrum to the next. So let's see what we can pick up for Cancer for the mid-month reading, whatever spirit wants you to know. We'll be doing 3 cards and then we will be clarifying them. And again, I hope you all have been doing well. All right, let's see. Cancer, okay. So far, I feel like just about every reading that I've done, everyone has some kind of mental turmoil thing going on. Message has been different for everybody, but everyone's kind of having some mental turmoil with stress lately. I feel like. All right, what else? Messages you have for Cancer spirit. You could be seeing a lot of 999. We got 2 9s on the table. One more. Oh, okay, the Devil card trying to come out doesn't surprise me. Okay, so we have the 9 of Swords, the Hermit, and the 4 of Swords. So your card is at the bottom of the deck, Chariot. So this to me screams of inner healing. This is kind of what I expected to see, I feel like. For some reason, the energy around a lot of people lately that I've come into contact with have been a lot of healing from past situations, past traumas. It's kind of like, I feel like, I don't know if we're getting ready to start a new cycle. I wish I knew a little bit more about astronomy. I'm trying to expand my horizons to be able to understand it a little bit better. So I don't know what's going on astrologically, if there's a new cycle starting. And I know we are in, I believe we're still in Aries season. I know that that's kind of the start of a new cycle there as well. But I feel like a lot of people are doing a lot of healing and soul searching, which I think is nice. But that's kind of what this screams of. To me, there's something that maybe it's been keeping you up at night. Maybe it's just been stressing you out a lot. Maybe it's something that you can't stop thinking about. It's something that's been on your mind, like to the point of no sleep because I just can't stop thinking about whatever this thing is. It's almost like I feel like you're doing the inner healing that needs to be done to be able to let it go. I feel like for a majority of you, without even clarifying it at the moment, I feel like it's specifically more around, let's say, matters of the heart. When I say matters of the heart, I don't just mean, oh, I went through a breakup. Oh, I went through a divorce. Yes, that is a part of it. But I mean, I lost a family member. I didn't get to say goodbye to that family member when they passed away. I lost my, a close friend or a close relative that they passed away. We had a fight the last conversation that we had. It could be things like I was abused and I'm trying to get over the mental or physical abuse that I went through and what stuff like that, like major traumas to our heart that weigh on us and stay with us for a while. I know, personal story, my dad and I always had a sort of karmic kind of connection, and we didn't ever really completely get over that karmic connection with each other, and he suddenly passed away, and I refused to speak to him. I never got to say anything to him before he passed. I purposely ignored talking to him because I just was mad, and he passed away, and I beat myself up for a very long time of not being like not being nicer, not being able to say goodbye, even though I know it takes two. I understand. If you are going through that, I understand and I'm sorry. I just feel like this though leads to healing. Whatever it is that you're going through, I feel like you're taking the steps that, I don't know if whether you're seeking therapy or you're not seeking therapy, you're taking the steps that you're guided to take within yourself to do the healing that is required of you to let this go. You're on that journey and you're doing a fantastic job. We're going to clarify a little bit into this and see what else Spirit wants you to know about it. But overall, I feel like a majority of you, like I said, are doing a lot of healing at this time. Which, let me just stop and say, I know a majority of you might already know this. It is I know people are very much against, oh, you shouldn't isolate, you shouldn't, no, don't go into a depressive isolation. But me, I'm not a Cancer, but I'm one of those kinds of people that when I do healing, I kind of have to go within myself. And I don't isolate, but I kind of seclude myself to an extent. Like, I'm not going out with friends in the weekends. I don't want to distract myself. I don't want to go drink or go do this and that to numb it. I want to feel it, and I want to heal it, and I want to move on. So, kudos. Because it's really difficult to do. Most people want a distraction. And when you create that distraction, you're not actually doing the healing that you need to do. All right. What's the 9 of Swords that you want Cancer to know? 9 of Swords. The Judgment. One more. And the 10 of Wands. This is, whatever this is that's keeping you up at night, whatever this is that's been stressing you out. I feel like I've already said, you're letting it go, but it really has been weighing very heavily on you. It really has. This, whatever it is that happened to you, it's really been bogging you down. And I feel like that's, you finally releasing it. You finally realizing that, hey, I can't do this anymore. I can't sit in this energy. I can't be up all night worrying about this. I can't be having nightmares all the time. I can't do this anymore. I need to let this go. I feel like some of you could be going through therapy, but the point is you're taking that step to realize this is burdening me. I can't do it. And releasing it. And to find the sun at the bottom of the deck. To find that happiness, to find that inner peace again. I feel like is what your goal is and what you want to accomplish. So, okay, well, that card almost hit me in the face. The World for the Hermit. That's the cycle's closing. The Death card, the 3 of Cups, and the 5 of Pentacles. I don't know if you saw, I don't know if I showed it. When I pulled out the Sun card at the bottom of the deck, the 3 of Cups was right underneath it, and I didn't show it. I don't think I did. But anyway, this is... that cycle is coming to an end. You're closing it out. You are rebirthing. You are coming back a new person. And I feel like where maybe you have thought lately, you know what? I have no friends. Maybe you did go through a divorce. I'm now single. I don't have anyone. Maybe because you lost, your close friend, your relative, maybe your family. I'm alone. It's almost like you're realizing that you aren't alone. And you do have help, and you do have support, and you can get through this, and you can come out on the other side of it and close this cycle out. I feel like you're realizing that internally, that, you know what, I actually can do this. I like this. I don't know what else to say. You're closing out that cycle. That's not you anymore. You're rising like the phoenix from the ashes. You're going to come out of this a completely different person and completely coming on the other side of this and being healed and being happy and being at peace again in your life. There's the 10 of Pentacles and the Moon. Tower card, Ace of Cups. You are doing major internal healing. And I feel like I said, I've already said you're going to come out of this new person. You're going to come out of this abundant, happy, maybe with new friends. Maybe you did go through a divorce and you haven't been talking to your family a lot because you've just been kind of isolated and feeling alone. And now you're all of a sudden like showing up at the family barbecues and being more with your kids and being more into your family. And, you know, maybe like if you lost a parent and if you have a significant other and kids, maybe you've been kind of distant from them because you've just been, you know, going through it. You're coming out of this. You are stepping back into your career, back into your home, back into your family, back to your financial abundance, your soul family too. When I say family, doesn't mean just your blooded family, your soul family, your friends. You're coming out of this and doing this major healing and going to step out of this and be an entirely new person. Like, I feel like people are going to be like, whoa, what happened to Cancer? You're doing the healing. I'm super happy for you all. And if you do need therapy and you do need help, please do not hesitate to reach out to anyone. I just want to make that known. There is nothing wrong with you. It does not make you weak to ask for help. If you need help, reach out and ask for the help. But I love this for you all. There could be, for some of you who, this is the bottom of the deck, for some of you who went through a divorce and you're healing from that, there could be someone popping into your life out of nowhere that is going to offer you like, hey, let's go on a date, you know, and it's going to kind of spark you back too. Doesn't have to be, that's not for everyone. That's kind of specific for just some of you who are going through that. For others of you, it's you sparking and reigniting your heart, where now you find love in the outdoors. Now you're finding the beauty back in the planet, the beauty back in, you know, everyday life. Well, that is what I have for you, Cancer, for your mid-month message. Like I said, I'll be trying to post readings every single week, so keep an eye out on the channel for some more readings. And I hope you all take care. See you next time. Bye-bye.